The thing is, I'm glad that you're already smiling because I have a lot of good news, okay? I have two treats for you coming up. First of all, I realize when we say maintenance and sustainability, it does sometimes raise a couple eyebrows, right?
Yeah.
We're going to explain to you how exactly sustainability meets smart service in the machine life cycle. That is treat number one. Treat number two is that to do the honors and to explain, I have the only LCS representative that will be on stage here today. And I'm really looking forward to this conversation from Krones Lifecycle Service, Shannon Kirscher. Let's hear it for Shannon.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Shannon, so let's come back to what I just said,
Yeah.
sustainable maintenance. It could sound sort of contradictory, but you're about to explain how sustainability and maintenance, how they actually go very well together.
Yeah, I do. Hopefully.
Yes.
So let me start with a little story, okay? Imagine you're running a highly automated filling line. Everything is running smoothly until suddenly a critical assembly fails. Ordering a new one, not an option. Delivery time could take weeks, or the part may already be obsolete. Production comes to a halt, clock is ticking. Situations like these show us how important modern and predictive maintenance is, and how crucial it is to think beyond traditional maintenance approaches, especially in times of limited resources and increasing sustainability demands. So at Krones, we asked ourselves, what can we do to support our customers in such situations? Not just quickly, but also sustainably. Our answer? Refurbishment. With our specialized lifecycle services, we've developed a technical solution for faster availability on the one hand, on the other hand, also contributes to a circular economy, conserving resources and ensuring the long-term viability of your production, all without compromising on quality.
That does sound perfect, but now, of course, Shannon, we have to dive a bit deeper.
Yeah.
Please walk us through how refurbishment works at Krones in particular.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the heart of our refurbishment offering, the LCS exchange program. The process is simple, here using a typical example of a cutting unit from a labeling machine. Initially, we provide our customers a fully refurbished cutting unit in advance. Customers then simply exchange the cutting units on site, install the refurbished one into the machine, and return the exchanged and worn cutting unit back to us. As soon as it arrives at our factory, the cutting unit is in for a full makeover, until it seems as new, meets the standards of a new cutting unit again, and is available for the next customer. This creates a closed loop. An assembly moves from one customer to the next, continuously refurbished, always ready for use.
So as for cutting units, that's a perfect example, but does the same system work for other assemblies as well?
Of course, we don't offer this process only for the cutting units, but also for the gluing units, throughput stations, centering hands, clamp units. But why just stop with these assemblies? Especially in cases where on-site overhauls are complex, time-consuming, or labor-intense, a fast and plannable in-house refurbishment offers even greater advantages. That's why we've expanded our program to include two very demanding assemblies. The PFRI filling valve, highly efficient but complex in design. Overhauling it takes time, precision, and expertise. And the C3 mold carrier, which at up to 70 to 100 kilograms per unit, is a true heavyweight and places substantial demands on handling.
Which options do you offer customers? You already mentioned service just in a sidebar, but which options do we have, or do your customers have?
So for the PFRI filling valve, we offer a wide range of customized options with one goal: maximum availability of your filling valves. Whether it's a rotating exchange or a targeted refurbishment of the most critical sub-assemblies of the filling valves, our in-house refurbishment shifts the complete overhaul process, including final testing, to Krones. This way, for you, high-quality valves are always on hand when needed, ready to be installed, downtimes are reduced to an absolute minimum, and you can rely on Krones as a strong and proactive maintenance partner.
I know that mold carriers is something that you are quite passionate about. I did not know that was a thing, but apparently it is.
Yeah.
So Shannon, now is your chance. Share with us, please, the latest news on mold carriers.
We're also taking a new approach for the C3 mold carriers as well. For many series versions of the C3 Pro and C3 Speed, we now offer a standardized exchange, saving considerable resources otherwise needed on site. Again, customers receive fully refurbished mold carriers ready for immediate installation, keeping downtime for overhaul, even for the big stuff, as low as possible.
And what are we spoke of service, what are your service technicians doing while all of this is happening?
Yeah. So instead of having to overhaul the entire machine park during 1 or 2 dedicated overhaul weeks, our refurbishment offering, especially with the exchange program, allows everything to run much more efficiently. Overhauled assemblies already there. Installation is fast. Line keeps running. Service technicians, can focus then on other essential assemblies on site.
And I'm sure they're needed elsewhere, definitely.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, not to want to be the skeptic one of the round, but if somebody now says, well, that sounds too good to be true, I'm sure it's way too expensive. Can you just give us a little information about costs?
Yeah. The thing with costs, they're absolutely plannable. No hidden surprises. Okay?
That's good. I think that's what we wanted to hear. So it is Sustainability Day here at Krones, as you all very well know. So the question is, what does all of this do for the environment at the end of the day?
Yeah. So environment definitely benefits because through our comprehensive refurbishment offering, we ensure that raw materials remain in the loop for as long as possible. This not only saves valuable material resources, but also significantly reduces CO2 emissions during production. Best, all of this comes with verified quality and one clear goal: maximizing availability while minimizing impact. However, a complete overhaul or exchange of entire assemblies isn't always necessary. Machine downtime isn't always caused by major failures. Often, it's a small yet critical spare part. And when that's the case, speed is everything. For such cases, we keep the Krones refurbished spare parts ready. What has long been standard in the B2C sector, just think of refurbished smartphones, is now the sustainable alternative for fast availability in the spare parts business at Krones. Thanks to the elaborate refurbishment process, we are even able to continue delivering many highly critical and even obsolete spare parts from the fields of drive technology, electronics, mechanics, and pneumatics quickly and reliably.
If I've learned one thing today already on Sustainability Day, then refurbishment is indeed the future for every industry.
Yeah.
So costs are the first question for some people. We're in Germany and we like to say safety first.
Yeah.
Everybody says that.
Yeah.
So when it comes to warranty, what type of securities do you offer?
Yeah. We offer full warranty, just like with a brand new part, but with a price advantage of up to 40%.
Wow,
yeah.
That sounds nice. Also, the most valuable asset. We talked about saving time or saving money. Money is time, time is money. I'm going to say time is the most valuable asset your customers have.
Yeah.
So in light of saving time, how and where can your partners access these materials you've presented?
You can see it there in the slides with the Krones shop featuring our inventory, currently featuring over 500 different material numbers. It's easier than ever.
500, nice number. Now, you also mentioned that you offer refurbishment solutions for electronics. Could you elaborate on those solutions for a minute?
Yeah. Well, a machine is more than just mechanics. Electronics are often the real limiting factor. While our machines are built to last for over a decade, electronic components often have a much shorter life cycle. And that's exactly where the challenge begins. Spare parts are discontinued or supply chains break down. Ongoing global challenges continue to cause bottlenecks in material availability. That's why we think in cycles and offer our highly specialized service for electronic repair for all different kinds of spare parts, be it a proprietary component from Krones or a high-value spare part from a supplier. But when it comes to particularly critical spare parts, that's not enough. Even for high-impact electronics, we aim to offer exchange programs through our lifecycle services. Well-known example is the LCD3, installed in countless machines and vital for operation. Fortunately, brand new LCD3s are not always easily available. But with our exchange program, we're able to keep lines running and avoid high retrofit costs and risk assessments for our customers. This ensures continuity and reliability, even when dealing with obsolete electronics. By that, we're also extending the lifespan of the machine itself, and that's always more sustainable than any purchase of a new machine could ever be.
Makes complete sense. There is a logic behind it. Thank you so much. Allow me to sum it up just because we were running through very quickly. Now, it sounds like an excellent partnership, an excellent deal for anyone viewing and listening. So refurbishment is more than just a trend, as mentioned. This is the way into the future. It is genuinely a building block for a more sustainable, for a stable, for a secure and cost-effective production. So Thank you for showing us the full potential of a modern maintenance approach. And there's a lot to look forward to in the future to come, I think. We need to really keep one eye on you and your team to see what goes on next.
Yeah.
Would you like to wrap it up, Shannon?
Well, we're not quite at the end yet. To wrap up, I'd like to give you an exclusive preview of our brand new product from our lifecycle service portfolio, launching just in time for DrinkTech. It may not directly fall under the category of maintenance, but it's a true game changer when it comes to sustainability and energy efficiency, which is why I don't want to keep it from you today. It's the LCS WarmFill. For existing PET lines equipped with VFS filling systems, we've developed a new retrofit solution, enabling significantly warmer filling temperatures, but without any negative impact on the OEE of your lines. It's a product that delivers huge economic benefits, but also makes a meaningful contribution to the sustainability goals of our customers. I'm very happy to present you the full concept directly after this session, so feel free to reach out to me if you want to learn more about WarmFill.
WarmFill. Okay,
Yeah.
so thank you for that. With WarmFill, Krones Lifecycle Services is once again proving how innovation and sustainability really go hand in hand and pave the way into the future. And it's far beyond traditional maintenance, right? I think now we better understand why these two really go well together. Again, as Shannon has already mentioned, if you're looking to learn more about WarmFill, if you would like to learn more about individual solutions for your businesses, then go ahead and approach Shannon and her team. They're there for you. They look forward to having a conversation. And other than that, everybody else here at the booth welcomes you just to hang out, maybe later on, have a beer. I'm just saying, there's a garden, there's a beer garden. Why not have a beer? Will you be there tonight?
Of course, anytime.
Tonight, everybody's going to be there, so we hope to meet a lot of our customers and partners to just toast to good partnership.
Yeah.
And with that, enjoy the rest of your stay here in the beautiful city of Munich. And of course, feel free to hang out at Krones every day until the end of the week. All right, let's hear it one more time for Shannon. Thank you.
Thank you.